Hey there guys, it's Joe/1 here, and we're back with another Kickstarter video. This time we're doing board games because I like board games and I've got a whole bunch of them to show you guys here, as you can probably see in the little corner. But yeah, basically, I like Kickstarters, I like tabletop games and card games and all that type of stuff, and the two together make for some pretty cool stuff. So yeah, anyways, just wanted to make a quick little video just to kind of showcase some of them or highlight some of them, just so if you know, I feel like if you like the channel, if you like what you see here, you'll probably like what I like, so you can go check them out. So yeah, let's just jump right in. Let's just grab from the pile and go from there. So this one is Drinking Quest. It's Drinking Quest Journey into Drought. It's the latest from Drinking Quest creator Jason Anarchy. I got to meet him and pick up my copy of the game at Fan Expo, so that was super fun times. Yeah, if you've never played Drinking Quest, it's like Dungeons. It's like a simplified Dungeons and Dragons, but with drinking. Nice little thingy on there. But yeah, basically, like I said, it's all about the drinks. Basically, you draw from the different quests in the game here, essentially you battle monsters. Just pretty easy stuff as far as the rules are concerned. But if you die, you gotta drink. There's lots of things to get you drinking. So I mean, you don't have to drink alcohol per se, but you know, it's gets for a crazy time if you start drinking and stuff like that. But anyways, it's an awesome game for 2 to 4 players, and takes 1 to 2 hours, and ages 21 and up, and blah blah blah, you know, etc. But no, seriously though, it's a fun game for, you know, if you got you know, more adult individuals to play with, or if you don't, you know, it's still a fun time. And the cards themselves are hilarious. I got to finally play it for the first time, or at least this one for the first time a couple days ago. And he also has a trilogy version, so there's 3 games that came before this as far as the Drinking Quest lineage is concerned. But yeah, this is the newest one. It's got some cool new quests and stuff like that, so it's fun times as always. So very happy about it. So go check out Drinking Quest. It's a fun drunken time. Next up, what do we got here? The King Daddy of Kickstarter card games. It's Exploding Kittens, and more recently I think they're releasing their Imploding Kittens expansion pack, or they've already done so. I don't remember. I haven't picked it up yet. But Exploding Kittens, I personally think it's still one of the best run campaigns I've ever backed or I've ever seen. They did it to a T. Like they were fantastic. And yeah, Exploding Kittens, awesome as always. And I still love the box, and it still works, which is great. But yeah, this is Exploding Kittens. If you haven't heard about it yet, shame on you. I'm just kidding, but it's a fun game. There's a kittens, they explode. You gotta not explode. Pretty simple premise to it, and it's got some real fun artwork from the people at the Oatmeal, and they actually have a new game on Kickstarter right now. Called, I think, Bears versus Babies. So go check that out as well, because they still got a while actually left on their campaign. Yeah, go check Bears versus Babies. But Exploding Kittens, there's also a Not Safe for Work version as well. And plus, like I said, their expansion pack that just came out, Imploding Kittens, to add more you know, diversity to the game, new types of cards and whatnot. But yeah, this is fantastic. This is one of my favorite card games ever. Very simple and easy to learn. Games are pretty quick to play as well, so it's a fun time. It's a fun time. Exploding Kittens. Can't recommend it enough. Look at some of the cards on the back. There's Taco Cat and whatever else, and it's not focusing properly, but that's okay. Next up, we got $1 Million Butts. Yeah. So this one is brought to us by the people at Rooster Teeth. They also have a show on it as well. But essentially, just as the name suggests, again, very simple premise. $1 million, but who knows? You know, just to give you an idea, some of the ones that are on the back here. $1 million, but every time you hear a car honk, a historical figure will travel from the past to fist fight you. Or $1 million, but whenever you sneeze, someone's turd will appear at a random place in your home. Would you do it for $1 million? I think you know, I think some of them I would, but it's a fun time. There are some mature themes to it, so you know, 17 and older as the box suggests. It's pretty simple premise, very similar to kind of like the Cards Against Humanity idea. There's lots of fun ways to play it as well. You got a judge. They pick the, you pair a black and a gold card together, make some fun scenarios, and then you got to pick which one would you do for $1,000,000. You really get to learn about your friends this way. But yeah, it's a real fun time. Been playing it quite a bit lately with some of my friends, and like I said, it's a great time, and Rooster Teeth always delivers as well. So very fancy game, and it's pretty awesome. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Next up, we got Joking Hazard. This is, as you can tell, brought to us by the good people at Cyanide and Happiness. Very, very fancy, shiny red box edition. Yeah, I plunked down for the shiny red box edition. But check out the back here. Holy fucking shit! It's a shiny red box. But yeah, basically, sorry for my language, but it literally says that on the box there. It's got swear words on the back. And you won't see that in the retail edition. So I mean, that made it all worth it. Plus, it's, I like shiny things. It's real shiny, as you can probably tell there. But Joking Hazard, brought to us by Cyanide and Happiness. It's such a ridiculous game. I haven't gotten really to play much with it, but just to give you an idea, basically you pair up 3 cards. So there's different ways to play it, but you're basically making a story out of the cards here, or a scenario, or a comic strip. So give you an idea. I don't know if this idea makes sense. So smoking causes cancer, This is 9/11 all over again. Here, this should fix it. And he sews up his brain. I mean, actually, that one kind of made sense. I don't know, but basically, there's a lot of ridiculous cards. I won't go through them all, just to give you an idea of some of the scenarios. Oh wow, there's Auschwitz there. Nice movie references and stuff like that, smacking and macking and all that type of stuff. It's a lot of ridiculous things, as you can expect from the guys that make Cyanide and Happiness. And even this is one of the other things that I really enjoyed. Even just the packing label that just tells you what you got. Look at that. They made a nice little comic. It's kind of personalized as well, and it's weird, but I love it. I love it so much. But anyways, so yeah, it's if you enjoy Cyanide and Happiness, this is basically you getting to create your own Cyanide and Happiness comics, which actually they had their like random comic generator. So this is basically kind of based off of that to a degree. So anyways, that's Joking Hazard. It's a crazy hilarious time, especially like I said, if you enjoy Cyanide and Happiness. So we're getting closer to the end. We still got a couple more to gotta go through, but we got Secret Hitler here. This is one that I have not gotten to play yet because I haven't gathered enough personal friends and whatnot. It's 5 to 10 players, so it's a rather big group. But the idea is essentially there's a secret Hitler, and you gotta find the Hitler before he converts everybody to like fascism and stuff like that. It's a very fancy looking game. Like I said, I haven't gotten the chance to play it yet, so I can't really give my thoughts on it, but it sounds really cool. As far as a kind of general comparison, kind of Clue-ish, just as far as the deduction side of things, but like I said, haven't really gotten the chance to play it yet, so I can't give too much into it, but still, sounds super cool. I'm very excited to finally get the chance to play it sometime, hopefully in the near future, but Secret Hitler, very cool. And it's got a cool name and premise, so, you get to find Hitler and stop him and stuff like that, so, or, a Hitler, I don't know. I don't know if it's the Hitler, but it's a Hitler. Anyways, next up, we got Boss Monster, one of my favorites. I didn't get to back their original campaign, but they had 2 campaigns since then, one for Boss Monster 2, and one for their digital games, which, the digital version of Boss Monster, which is on Steam and mobile platforms and stuff like that. But, yeah, Boss Monster, one of my favorites, love it. Basically, again, a lot of this is card games, really. I think Secret Hitler is really the only non-card game. I like card games more than tabletops to a degree because they're quicker. But Boss Monster, you get to be a boss monster. You gotta be the big daddy boss by beating all the other bosses, by killing all these wandering adventurers trying to stop you and slay you. But no. You build your dungeon. You get the powers of your boss when you level up, and then you smash some people and you win the game. It's again very once you learn the rules and stuff like that, it makes it nice and easy and real fun, and it's a good time. I love Boss Monster. It's great stuff. Okay, so one other one, which I don't really I didn't really grab down, but you can very smallly see it right on top of my head there. Oh, you know what? Let me switch to the other mobile cam version. Alrighty here, so I switched to my phone camera so I can move around. Yeah, what we got here is Zombicide. Again, this is one of the board games I have not gotten really a chance to play yet, but very excited because I've heard very good things about Zombicide, and actually just the Cool Mini or Not games are really fun to play as well. But Zombicide, Black Plague, and there's the expansion Wolfsburg, and then you can see just this whole shelf is literally just dedicated to Zombicide right now because they packed up so much stuff. Yeah, basically it's a mini game, so I love minis, just zombies. You kill zombies, you gotta adventure through, and then there's the the werewolf pack there and whatever else. But I don't know. I don't really have much else to say, like I said, because I haven't gotten a chance to play it yet. But I don't know. Go check out Zombicide because they've had a few other games before that. This is more of a medieval take, so knights and wizards and all that fun stuff. Medieval time kind of idea for zombies. But they also have more. They have some other games that are more modern take as well. But yeah, go check out Zombicide as well because it's super fun times. And just in general, Cool Mini or Not, or even Guillotine Games, when they put out their Kickstarter campaigns, you get a ton of stuff. Like I said, this whole shelf, except for my cologne there, is they give you so much stuff when they smash their stretch goals. So one of them actually I'm waiting for is Arcadia Quest, the expansion Inferno, I think. I'm blanking out on the name, but Arcadia Quest, can't wait for that to come out as well sometime next year. So that's gonna be cool when that comes out too, and then maybe we'll do another one of these when I stock up on more board games. But Zombicide, cool stuff. Now back to the other video screen. And we're back. So yeah, that's actually the last thing I wanted to showcase. There's not much else that I can think of that I really have to show, but hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you got through the whole thing. If you like what you saw, like I said, I will try and find links to any kind of pages, but I'll probably link them to their official websites or their Kickstarter pages and kind of go from there. But fun stuff to be had as always for some games. If you like card games, if you like board games, go check some of those out. I know a lot of them were big wig names, so nothing really obscure, but still, if you haven't heard of them yet, go check them out because they're all super fun times, or at least I hope so. The other two I haven't tried out yet. But yeah, otherwise, thanks for watching, guys, as always. Hopefully you enjoyed what you saw, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.